First, I'm gonna cut up this cantaloupe, which feels a little bit ripe. It's a little bit soft, so let's see. Oh, this morning I woke up and I slept pretty good, but I just was up early before the kids, and that's kind of a good thing for me because I like to wake up early and get a couple things done. Like for instance, getting my face washed and my teeth brushed and all my sunscreen on, that kind of thing. Before the kids are awake, it just makes for a nicer morning for me to be able to do that by myself and not be rushed to do that later. We try to get out of the house pretty early so that we can head to the park before it gets too hot outside. So that just kind of eliminates me having to do that when the kids are awake and be more rushed. I also try to get up and finish whatever dishes that I have left or put them away if they're on our drying racks. And I open windows, open the curtains, not the windows, but the curtains and the blinds, and turn off different lights that we have on. So just like little morning chores that all of us moms have to deal with. Sometimes there's some laundry to put away. I didn't have that today, but it was a nice day. We got outside and got to go to the park and play, and the kids met a little friend there, and we had a good time. Then by the time we were walking home, it was getting pretty warm, and that's when all of us just kind of needed a break and needed to get in the air conditioning. So it was nice to get home and just rest and relax and be in the AC for a little bit, and have a little snack. Sometimes my kids will eat really good before we go to the park, a really good breakfast, and then other days they won't. And today was a day when my daughter didn't eat that well for breakfast, so she was wanting to come home from the park so that she could get a snack. So that's kind of why we left today. This cantaloupe looks pretty ripe. There's actually some pieces that I feel like I'll throw away. But I enjoy going to the park. It just kind of gets me out, gets me out of my head, gets my body moving in the morning. And when we come home, just like taking that break, taking that time to just rest and relax for a few minutes before getting on to my next tasks. I try to start a load of laundry before we go to the park. That way it's done being washed by the time we get home, and I can move it to the dryer once we're home. And then I usually fold it during this quiet time in the afternoon and put it away. And many days I have more than one load of laundry to do, but I at least every day do the one load. Otherwise, I start to feel very overwhelmed when it comes to the laundry. Right now, my kids are playing with their flashlights in their rooms, which is a really fun activity for them, really cute, that they can kind of do by themselves. And it's kind of rare for them to have a ton of independent time before they need me to intervene with something. Watermelon, these little ones are pretty nice because then you can cut them up with the skin still on them, and my kids like to hold the edges and eat them like that instead of cutting them up in cubes, and I tend to have to cut them up in cubes. Done getting my watermelon done. Had a little interruption from the cuties, giggling and laughing. They're having fun. You can hear them screaming in the background. It's never a dull moment in my house, as I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. There's always some noise going on. That's why I cherish my quiet time in the afternoon, and even when I get to go to bed early, because I will literally just decompress in my bedroom at night in the dark by myself, no noise, and it's just marvelous. I need that break for my senses. I get very overstimulated sometimes, so it's just necessary. Mom, I have had to set up a pretty strict routine for myself. It's not necessarily by time, but it's about the things that I have to get done within the day, and that just helps to keep me sane, honestly. Without that set schedule and routine, I don't do very well. I need kind of those set expectations. However, sometimes it can become dull and boring, and so I'll try to switch different things up. But obviously, when it comes to cleaning and making food, that's not. Some fruit that is fresh and cut up that I can serve to the kids for breakfast, lunch, and snacks for the next couple of days. Do you like fruit? Yeah.